have you ever felt a connection so profound, so all-encompassing, that it both ignited your soul and shattered your perceptions of what love could be? This is the essence of the twin flame journey, a cosmic dance of two souls, intertwined across lifetimes, destined to meet, separate, and transform. But what happens when the music of this celestial waltz fades, and you find yourself alone on the dance floor of life? When the mirror that reflected your deepest truths is no longer before you? This is where the true alchemy of the twin flame journey begins. For in the crucible of separation, the base metals of your being are transmuted into spiritual gold. As we embark on this exploration of the 6 profound transformations that occur after twin flames let each other go, prepare to dive deep into the waters of your own consciousness. For in understanding these shifts, you may find the key to unlocking not just the mystery of your twin flame connection, but the very essence of your own divine nature. As you step away from the intense gravitational pull of your twin flame, a profound shift occurs within the very fabric of your being. This first transformation, the awakening of cosmic consciousness, is akin to removing a veil that has long obscured your vision of reality. It's as if you've been living in a dimly lit room, focused solely on a single candle flame, only to suddenly find yourself under the vast expanse of a star-filled sky. This awakening is not merely a change in perspective. It's a fundamental rewiring of your perception. You begin to sense the intricate web of connections that binds all the existence together. The boundaries that once seemed so solid and defined, between you and others, between the physical and the spiritual, between the mundane and the sacred, begin to dissolve like mist in the morning sun. As this transformation unfolds, you may find yourself drawn to practices that expand your awareness. Meditation becomes not just a relaxation technique, but a portal to higher states of consciousness. You might explore energy work, feeling the subtle currents that flow through and around you. Even ordinary experiences take on new depth and meaning. A walk in nature becomes a communion with the living earth. A conversation with a stranger reveals synchronicities that leave you in awe. This cosmic awakening often brings with it a sense of both expansion and intimacy. You feel simultaneously vast, as if your consciousness extends to the farthest reaches of the universe, and deeply connected to everything around you. The love you once focused solely on your twin flame begins to radiate outward, encompassing all the creation. You may find yourself resonating with the words of great mystics and poets who have glimpsed this cosmic dance. Walt Whitman's lines from Song of Myself might suddenly ring true in a way they never have before. I am large, I contain multitudes. Or you might nod in understanding at Carl Sagan's poetic description of humanity. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. This transformation challenges you to hold paradoxes, to be both individual and universal, to be both deeply human and transcendently divine. It invites you to see the sacred in the ordinary, to recognize the extraordinary in the mundane. You begin to understand that the intense connection you felt with your twin flame was not an anomaly, but a glimpse into the underlying unity of all things. As you navigate this cosmic awakening, you may experience moments of profound bliss and overwhelming awe. But there may also be times of disorientation and even fear as your old worldview crumbles away. Remember to be gentle with yourself during this process. Like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, you are undergoing a metamorphosis that requires patience and self-compassion. This awakening of cosmic consciousness is not a destination, but the beginning of a lifelong journey. It's an invitation to explore the vast inner landscapes of your being, to dive deep into the mysteries of existence, and to dance with the rhythms of the universe. As you embrace this transformation, you open yourself to a life of wonder, interconnectedness, and boundless love that extends far beyond the realm of twin flame connections. The second profound transformation that unfolds after letting go of your twin flame is a deep, alchemical process of self-love. This metamorphosis is akin to turning lead into gold within the crucible of your own heart. As the intense mirror of your twin flame fades from view, you're left facing the most important reflection of all, your own. This journey begins with a confrontation. Without the distraction of your twin flame's presence, you're forced to look squarely at parts of yourself you may have long avoided or denied. It's as if you've been standing in a hall of mirrors, always focusing on the surrounding reflections, and suddenly find yourself face to face with your true image. This moment can be jarring, even painful, but it's the catalyst for profound change. As you embark on this alchemical process, you start to chip away at the layers of self-doubt, criticism, and unworthiness that may have accumulated over years or even lifetimes. Like a sculptor working with a block of marble, you begin to reveal the masterpiece that has always existed within you. This work requires patience, persistence, and above all, compassion for yourself. You may find yourself drawn to practices that nurture self-love. Mirror work, where you look into your own eyes and speak words of affirmation, can be powerfully transformative. Journaling might become a daily ritual, allowing you to explore your inner landscape and celebrate your growth. Acts of self-care, once perhaps seen as indulgent, now become sacred rituals of honoring your own divinity. As this transformation deepens, you start to recognize the beauty in your imperfections. The scars you once tried to hide become badges of honor, testaments to your resilience and strength. Your quirks and idiosyncrasies, rather than sources of shame, become beloved aspects of your unique expression in the world. You begin to understand that it's not in spite of these things, but because of them, that you are worthy of love. This alchemy of self-love often brings unexpected gifts. As you learn to truly accept and cherish yourself, you may find that your relationships with others transform. The love you cultivate within begins to overflow, touching everyone around you. You become a beacon of self-acceptance, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and love. As this transformation unfolds, you may find yourself resonating with Rumi's words. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. The love you once sought so desperately from your twin flame reveals itself to have been within you all along, waiting to be recognized and embraced. This alchemy of self-love is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. It's a commitment to honoring your own divinity, to treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a beloved friend. As you continue this sacred work, you'll find that the love you cultivate within becomes an unshakable foundation, a wellspring of strength and joy that sustains you through all of life's challenges and triumphs. Remember, dear one, that in learning to truly love yourself, you are performing the most profound magic of all. You are claiming your birthright as a being of infinite worth and boundless love. This transformation not only heals the pain of separation from your twin flame, but opens you to a love far greater than you ever imagined possible. The third profound transformation that emerges after letting go of your twin flame is the unveiling of your divine purpose. This shift is akin to a fog lifting from a vast landscape, revealing a path that has always been there, waiting for you to discover it. As the intensity of the twin flame connection recedes, you find yourself face to face with a question that resonates through the very core of your being. Why am I here? This awakening to purpose is not merely about finding a new career or hobby. It's a fundamental shift in how you perceive your place in the grand tapestry of existence. It's as if you've been an actor in a play, so caught up in your role that you forgot you were performing. Now suddenly you're aware not only of the stage, but of the entire theater, and you begin to understand your part in the cosmic drama. As this transformation unfolds, you may find yourself drawn to new areas of interest or rediscovering long-forgotten passions. It's as if dormant seeds within your soul are suddenly receiving the light and nourishment they need to sprout. You might feel called to explore spiritual practices, dive into creative pursuits, or engage in acts of service that you never considered before. This unveiling of purpose often comes with a sense of alignment and flow. You may notice synchronicities increasing in your life, meaningful coincidences that seem to guide you towards your true path. Doors that once seemed firmly closed begin to open effortlessly, while others close, gently steering you in new directions. As you step into this newfound sense of purpose, you may experience a profound shift in your energy and motivation. Tasks that once felt like obligations now become joyful expressions of your authentic self. You find yourself driven by an inner fire, a deep knowing that you have something unique and valuable to offer the world. This transformation challenges you to think beyond the confines of societal expectations and personal limitations. You begin to see your life not just in terms of individual achievements, but as part of a larger cosmic plan. The question shifts from "What do I want to do?" to "What is the universe calling me to become?" As you navigate this unveiling of divine purpose, you may encounter moments of doubt or fear. The path ahead might seem daunting or unclear at times. Remember the words of Joseph Campbell: "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." Trust that each step forward, even into the unknown, is bringing you closer to your true calling. This awakening to purpose often brings with it a sense of responsibility and stewardship. You begin to understand that your gifts and talents are not just for your own benefit, but are meant to be shared with the world. This realization can be both empowering and humbling as you recognize your role in the greater good of all. Remember that unveiling your divine purpose is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey of discovery and refinement. It's about attuning yourself to the whispers of your soul and the needs of the world around you. As you embrace this transformation, you open yourself to a life of profound fulfillment and joy, knowing that you are playing your unique part in the symphony of existence. The fourth profound transformation that unfolds after letting go of your twin flame is a complete rebirth in how you approach and experience relationships. This shift is akin to emerging from a cocoon with new eyes, seeing the world of human connections in a radically different light. The intensity of your twin flame bond has reshaped your understanding of what's possible in relationships, leading to a profound paradigm shift in how you connect with others. As this transformation takes root, you begin to recognize that every interaction, no matter how fleeting, holds the potential for depth and meaning. The cashier at your local store, the stranger on the bus, your longtime friends, all become opportunities for authentic connection. You start to see beyond surface-level interactions, tuning into the soul essence of each person you encounter. This new approach to relationships is characterized by a profound sense of presence. You find yourself fully engaged in each moment, listening not just with your ears, but with your entire being. Conversations take on a new quality. They become exchanges of energy, opportunities for mutual growth and understanding. You begin to value quality of connection over quantity, finding richness in fewer, deeper relationships rather than a multitude of superficial ones. As you navigate this rebirth, you may find that some existing relationships naturally fall away, while others deepen and transform. This process can be bittersweet, but you recognize it as a necessary part of your evolution. You're no longer willing to engage in relationships that don't honor your authentic self or contribute to your growth. One of the most significant aspects of this transformation is the shift from need-based to love-based relationships, where once you might have sought others to fill a void or meet certain needs, you now approach relationships from a place of wholeness and abundance. You're no longer looking for someone to complete you, but for kindred spirits with whom you can share your journey. This rebirth of relationships often brings a new level of vulnerability and authenticity. Having faced the intensity of the twin flame connection, you're no longer afraid to show your true self to others. You understand that real connection requires openness and honesty, and you're willing to risk being seen fully, flaws and all. As this transformation deepens, you may find yourself drawn to new types of relationships, spiritual friendships, soul family connections, and partnerships based on mutual growth and evolution become increasingly important. You begin to recognize that relationships are not just about romantic love or family ties, but about the myriad ways souls can connect and support each other on their journeys. This new approach to relationships also brings a heightened sense of boundaries and discernment. You become more attuned to energy dynamics in relationships, able to recognize when a connection is nurturing and when it's draining. You learn to say no to relationships that don't align with your highest good, while remaining open and compassionate. As you embrace this rebirth of relationships, you may find yourself becoming a bridge builder, someone who can connect deeply with people from all walks of life. Your ability to see the divine in everyone allows you to foster understanding and compassion in your communities and beyond. Remember, dear one, that this transformation is not about becoming perfect in relationships, but about approaching them with a new level of awareness and intention. There will still be challenges and growth opportunities, but you now have the tools to navigate them with grace and wisdom. The fifth profound transformation that emerges after letting go of your twin flame is the embrace of divine wholeness. This shift is akin to discovering an infinite ocean within a single drop of water, a recognition that you, in your individual essence, contain the entirety of the universe. It's a radical departure from the notion that you need another person, even a twin flame, to be complete. As this transformation unfolds, you begin to experience a deep sense of sufficiency and completeness within yourself. The aching void that you may have felt in the absence of your twin flame starts to fill with an awareness of your own divine nature. It's as if you've been searching for a missing puzzle piece, only to realize that you are the entire puzzle, complete and perfect in your own right. This embrace of wholeness often brings with it a profound sense of peace and contentment. The restless seeking that may have characterized your life before, always looking for the next relationship, the next achievement, the next experience to make you feel complete, begins to subside. In its place, a quiet joy emerges, a deep satisfaction with the present moment and your place in it. As you step into this newfound wholeness, you may find yourself exploring the concept of inner marriage or union with your own divine self. This could manifest as practices that honor both your masculine and feminine energies, or as a deepening relationship with your higher self or soul essence. You begin to understand that the ultimate love story is not with an external partner, but with the divine within you. This transformation challenges you to reframe your understanding of relationships. Rather than seeking someone to complete you, you now approach connections from a place of fullness, looking for partners who can complement your wholeness and join you in co-creating something greater. The idea of needing someone gives way to a desire to share your completeness with another complete being. As you embrace your divine wholeness, you may find that your sense of self-worth becomes unshakable. No longer dependent on external validation or the presence of a specific person, your value is intrinsic and unchanging. This inner security allows you to show up more authentically in all areas of your life, unafraid to express your truth or pursue your dreams. This transformation often brings a new level of self-reliance and independence. You discover that you have within you all the resources you need to navigate life's challenges and joys. This doesn't mean you don't appreciate support or connection, but rather that you no longer see them as essential for your survival or happiness. This shift in perspective can bring profound healing, not just to the pain of twin flame separation, but to all areas of your life where you felt fragmented or incomplete. Old wounds begin to heal as you recognize that nothing external can truly break or complete you. You are and have always been whole. Remember, dear one, that embracing your divine wholeness doesn't mean denying your human experiences or emotions. It's about holding both your humanity and your divinity, recognizing that even your imperfections and struggles are part of your perfect wholeness. In this embrace of divine wholeness, you may find that the love you once thought was exclusive to your twin flame connection now permeates every aspect of your being. You become a living embodiment of love, recognizing that the source of all love is within you. This realization allows you to love more freely and fully than ever before, without fear of loss or abandonment. The sixth and final profound transformation that emerges after letting go of your twin flame is the ignition of infinite potential. This shift is akin to a supernova explosion within your being, releasing an unprecedented surge of creative energy and possibility. It's as if the intense focus on your twin flame connection was holding back a dam. And now that it's released, a torrent of potential flows freely through you. As this transformation takes hold, you begin to experience life as a canvas of limitless possibilities. The boundaries and limitations you once perceived, whether self-imposed or external, start to dissolve. You find yourself thinking bigger, dreaming bolder, and taking inspired action in ways you never thought possible before. This ignition of potential often manifests as a burst of creativity in various aspects of your life. You might find yourself drawn to new forms of artistic expression, innovative problem solving in your work, or revolutionary ideas for personal and societal transformation. It's as if you're tapping into a universal source of inspiration, becoming a channel for ideas and visions that extend far beyond your individual self. This ignition often brings a renewed sense of purpose and mission. The energy that was once focused on the twin flame connection now fuels a passionate dedication to your life's work. You may feel called to make a significant impact in the world, driven by a vision of what's possible when human potential is fully realized. The ignition of infinite potential also brings a new relationship with time and patience. While you feel a surge of creative energy, you also develop a deep trust in divine timing. You understand that some seeds need time to germinate, and you're able to take inspired action while remaining patient with the unfolding of your visions. Remember that this transformation is not about becoming superhuman or denying your limitations. It's about expanding your conception of what's possible and aligning yourself with the creative force of the universe. There will still be challenges and moments of doubt, but you now approach them from a place of infinite possibility. In this ignition of infinite potential, you may find that the intensity and passion you once directed towards your twin flame now infuses every aspect of your life's journey. You become a living embodiment of potential, inspiring others to recognize and step into their own limitless nature. As we conclude this exploration of the profound transformations that occur after twin flames let each other go, remember that this journey is not a linear path, but a spiral dance. Each turn brings you back to familiar territory, but with new insights and greater wisdom. The separation from your twin flame is not an ending, but a beginning, a doorway into a deeper understanding of yourself, the nature of love, and the interconnectedness of all beings. As you continue to evolve and grow, you may find that the love you shared with your twin flame has not disappeared, but has transformed into a universal love that encompasses all the creation. Embrace these transformations with an open heart and a curious mind. For in doing so, you not only honor your twin flame connection, but also step fully into the radiant being you were always meant to become. And who knows? As you dance your own divine dance, you may find that the universe has more surprises in store. Perhaps even a reunion with your twin flame, when you both have become the highest expressions of yourselves. Remember, dear one, that you are the author of your own cosmic story. Write it with love, write it with courage, and above all, write it with the knowledge that you are and have always been whole and complete.